Public consultations are underway on the city's proposed 2024 budget. Councillors on the Budget Committee, including Budget Chief Shelley Carroll, are listening to comments and ideas from stakeholders and the general public. This follows a series of telephone town halls last week aimed at getting feedback on the plan. The city has proposed a 10.5% property tax increase to help cover a $1.8 million shortfall. That's prompted a lot of reaction and even some frustration. Police and paramedics are among those seeking a bigger piece of the pie in this final budget. And Shelley Carroll is speaking to reporters now. Let's listen in live.
Some service staff as well. The year before last year, and they were proposed to get 65 more. And our understanding, the increase in position was that is net new. So if there is a problem in that there aren't enough candidates being educated to create that net new, we didn't hear it last week in the presentation in the numbers we heard today. But of course, before we'll make our advice to the mayor, we're going to follow up with the chief and find out if the 65 net new paramedics that we're putting into the budget will show up or not. Now,
how much of this process is actually taken into account? Are you just going through the motions, or does what the people say have anything to do with this process?
Well, Mark, I thank you for that question, because it has a lot to do with the process. Should we continue to look for efficiencies even after we've launched the budget? We continue to look for ways to try and make things as lean as possible. If there are different funding sources that should arise, and we can fix some of the things that community members are raising as sort of red buttons within the budget, things they're very worried about. We list those and we sit down and conference over them, and we will on January 26th incorporate those in motions. We need to have funding sources to do that, but if there is a funding source, this is where we will decide how those funds would be then applied to the budget, and we would make our advice to the mayor at that time.
Deputy Prime Minister, just one last one.
Yeah, this is going to have to be the last one.
With the mayor, very cozy-looking photograph. Is that going to move the needle, or have you heard anything on any sort of deals there that maybe might be a little bit different from what we heard last week from backbenchers? Well,
I haven't been briefed on anything yet, but I, like you, was very encouraged to see that. The mayor has been saying for the last several days that she is very hopeful, because conversations have always continued with the federal government, and in fact ramped up over the last several days. So I remain hopeful, and that picture gave me even more hope. I hope it means great things in the very short future. Talk to you soon.
All right, I'll talk to you soon from Toronto's Budget Chief Shelley Carroll. A lot, of course, has been said about her budget. The city proposing a 10.5% property tax increase to help cover a massive shortfall. Carroll says we continue to look for efficiencies even after we have launched this budget, and says the city is trying to be as lean as possible. This as consultations continue this week.